All right. Well, this is I don't know if we're gonna come up with a actual. I guess we'll just call it. It's the Not Very Radio Show. This is Music Mondays. I am one of your hosts, Paul.
I'm the other host, Kyle. Tyler, the Creator. We are ranking all 8 of his albums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
9,
7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 here, but I don't know what this Grinch one is.
What? Oh, he did do the music for the Grinch.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yes,
that makes
Tyler
sense.
the Creator, famously known for How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the most recent animated one.
I forgot.
His biggest claim to fame.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
What other albums are you seeing here?
2 of them were at least on my list. They have 2 Call Me If You Get Lost because there's the Estate Edition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna lump those in as one.
I was too. Yeah. I don't even know which one I listened to at this point.
All right, I'm gonna go to desktop. We over the last little bit we listened to all of the
over
Tyler
the last
Creator
year.
The last little bit is kind of crazy.
Yeah. We said we were gonna do this last September. I'm pretty sure.
I think we did actually.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was like, it was like 6 months ago. We got to check back when we did the Panic stream.
I'm pretty sure it was last August. I think we did the Panic stream. And I was like, yep, September we can roll in.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But we have a schedule now.
It's done.
We're doing the first Monday of each month. We will continue to do this. If there's a change in that, we will alert you. That's all I gotta say. So I think for structure here, Kyle, I'm again biting everything off of Discog Discourse. You should go listen to them.
Mm-hmm.
After you're done listening to this, of course. But I think since I'm gonna call this my pick as far as artists go.
Mm-hmm.
Been around the block a little while longer with Tyler than you have.
Yeah.
So as kind of the one coming into this. I'm going to have you go from bottom to top, so 9 to 1, and I will tell you where I have that album ranked, and we'll talk about one album at a time. That way we can say, like, what we liked, what we didn't. I think it'll be better than going, like, your 9, my 9, like we did last time.
Okay.
Because that just got, like, a little bit chaotic as we were going.
Well,
we're gonna be ranking Tyler's albums. Tyler... prolific artist, known for doing shit that pisses old white people off. Loiter Squad. I'm probably going to talk about all this shit as we go. So you might as well just jump in.
You're going to educate me here.
Yeah.
So I'm just starting off. Am I just going to pick my 9 and then you're going to like critique my choice?
You're going to pick your 9 and then I'm going to put that album that you pick as 9 where I have it on my list.
Gotcha.
And then we're gonna talk and debate.
All right. Well, let me look at my notes here if I even have notes on this album.
Yeah, I gotta pull the notes app up. I literally just ranked them today.
Good.
I was like, I can spitball this. I've listened to enough of these.
I was listening again today, and honestly, I think I might have a last minute switch on which one's gonna be my favorite. So
I was like half surprised at my ranking, but not really at the same time.
All right, so
I think there's just...
Go ahead.
To kind of spoil things, I think there's a lot of good here. I don't think there is a bad album, necessarily. There's just ones that I dislike more than others, you know?
Yeah.
Kiara, that was something I had a thought about. I was thinking we could do like a... maybe like the February episode. February episode for Valentine's Day, we let like Kiara and D pick artists that we have to rank.
That'd be fun.
I think that would be very fun. But we'll think about it.
Yeah.
Anyways, Kyle, what's your number 9? What is your least favorite Tyler the Creator album?
My least favorite is probably Goblin, if I'm being honest. Yeah.
Really?
I'm not sure if that's what you were.
Here.
Yeah. It's definitely the one I've listened to. Well, besides Bastard, it's the one I've listened to the least. And
that's understandable.
Yeah, the first time I listened to it, though, I just felt like I didn't really get anything out of it. If I was listening to this in high school or like middle school, I think I would have been like, "Oh, this is awesome. He's saying offensive stuff to be funny." But like, I've heard enough offensive stuff in my life to not like feel impressed. Some of the beats are interesting, but I think it just kind of was like, yeah, it's just like the And it starts. I also have a little beef with that, like opening one of the. I think it's in the first song. We talked about the whole horrorcore thing. It's like people think I'm horrorcore. It's like, well, you kind of are, and so some of your lines that you're saying, buddy. Like I know, I like definitely not all the way, but like you're tipping your toes. Like you're saying offensive, awful things for the sake of shock value. Like you, come on, man. Just you are a little bit, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't feel like I got anything out of the album. It's basically all I could say.
That is fair.
Yeah.
I had it at number 6.
Oh dang.
I had this in 6th place, which is obviously coming from. I have to say that I definitely had a lot of nostalgia in my rankings for this tier list here, or not tier list, but this like rankings. I like Goblin a lot. I think there is a lot to glean from Goblin, and I think it does have like some actual like hitter ass songs, like some real heaters on it. Like She, I think, is an incredible song. Yonkers is incredible. A lot of it I think does boil down to what you were saying, Kyle, about like the, you know, just offensive for offensiveness' sake, and that he fucking says that's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah,
in a lot of
it's very Eminem-esque, you know.
Yeah,
it's stuff it's stuff I probably would have been like, this is hilarious and awesome if I was like, you know, back in the day, but like hearing it as a 28-year-old man for the first time who's already heard all that stuff, basically said as jokes throughout high school and all that. It's like, it's not like, oh, I've never heard someone say that before, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I think another thing that like sticks out in Goblin and why it's higher than 2 of the albums that are below it is I love the interlining story of it all. It's not exactly like explicitly shown other than in what the fuck is that track? Oh, this is going to be the part where I have to go back to Spotify a bunch.
Also, if you're listening and you want to play a drinking game, take a drink anytime Paul says the word story, because we know he loves stories in his albums.
If
there's a story there, he'll be talking about it.
Love my story albums. Love it. Jesus Christ. Where is it? There we go. Window. Window is the well, Bitch Suck Dick and Window are the 2 that kind of really play into the story past the like therapist stuff. And then obviously like Golden does to kind of wrap it all up. But to go from and have the continuing story from Bastard continue in this one, I think like puts it a little bit of a notch above that he was able to make this album with like, you know, some of these songs that like are just good ass songs, like I said, with like She and Yonkers. And then as well, like continue that story and find a way to weave that in. I think that like really speaks for it.
Yeah.
I also think like sophomore album for this to be as good as it is very impressive.
I also think too, and you'll definitely hear me say this about at least one more album. I think the length really wears me down on it too, because like it's like I'm like, oh, some of these beats are fine, but like once you get that nearly hour and a half basically of like music, it's like it all feels like it blends together. With the with the couple of bonus tracks, it says it's an hour and 22.
Hour 22.
Yeah.
Goddamn. Yeah,
so,
that
like,
is a long.
Yeah.
I will agree with you there. It is a long ass album. I think it has every right to be that long, but again, this was formative for me in high school. So like that's definitely what I'm working with here. What else can I say about this? I mean, like, do you have a favorite track and least favorite track?
I do not, but I'd have to probably say Yonkers, just because that's the only one I really remember. I also think too, I think like the production's like still pretty solid, but compared to like where it ends up getting, it's not near. Like if Yonkers had like more like the production that he gets like a couple albums from now, like I'd be like, oh yeah, this is a banger. But like it's like, all right, yep, they all have a very similar vibe too. I think was like part of it's all like that dark, like kind of gritty, you know, bump down the, you know, almost like detuned kind of vibe. And it's like, all right, I'm a little over this after a while.
Yeah, I definitely know what you mean. Yeah, I would say my favorite has always been She, which shockingly has more plays than Yonkers, but
it's because Frank Ocean's on it.
Yeah, that is fair.
Yeah.
Least favorite. Oh my god. Kiara's home. She's got Otto with her. Kiara, what do you think about Goblin by Tyler, the Creator? She said she doesn't fucking care, chat. Yeah, least favorite. I don't know, it's probably her. I feel like that's the one that I remember the least about.
Okay.
He did not. All right. Well, I think we've said all we need to about Goblin.
Yeah. I'll
Kyle,
move on to number 8.
What is your 8th favorite Tyler, the Creator album?
Bastard.
Okay, that is my also 8th, so we match up there.
All right. Really? What do you have?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, I was actually surprised that I liked it more than Goblin. That's the reason why I didn't listen to it, because I didn't care for Goblin, really. So I said, well, I don't think I'm going to like this one. And maybe it's just because I had such low expectations, or maybe I'm just in a different mindset when I listen to Bastard versus Goblin. But I kind of enjoyed a lot of the beats. And it wasn't as long, so I don't think it got to a point of, like, redundancy, like Goblin, where it's like maybe I enjoyed the beats, but they kind of kept sounding too similar and going on too long. So yeah, I don't know. I thought it was kind of just a bit more like fun, basically.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And like, I think my big thing is like, it's very impressive for a first album.
Yeah. Was
like,
that his first?
No doubt. That was his first his first like solo album. Because I think there were Odd Future albums before this, but this was his first like full blown solo work. Like the story begins here, like all that good stuff.
Yeah. It's also just fascinating to see some of the intermission.
Do you want regular cheddar mac, or are you okay with the white cheddar shells?
White cheddar shells is fine.
Perfect.
All right. Sorry, we had dinner question.
But I think it was interesting to see like just some of the features that are there, and I don't know all the Odd Future lore, but I think you could kind of tell which people were kind of there just to kind of joke around, and which ones were kind of wanting to try a little harder. Because there's that, I don't know who it was, but there's the one song in particular where the guy's just like, I'm eating chips, and then like it just cuts and like you hear chip crunching for a little bit, and then he's about to like go on again. He's like, I'm with the girl, and then like he's basically done. He just like stops, and I was like,
I feel like that's got to be Tina featuring Jasper and Taco.
It was
and like,
yeah, it was closer towards the end of the album. That's all I know.
Yeah, it's Tina. Okay, so that's another thing.
I just gotta add. I just gotta add on your stream.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to snooze it again, but that's fine.
That's fine.
Then it'll be ad free for a long time. Anyways, yeah. So fucking Tina is the first in a long series of songs that appeared up until Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb was the first one to not have it. He would have a song every album that just had him, Jasper, and Taco dicking around on it. So it was like, it was that one on Bastard. It was Bitch Suck Dick on Goblin. Trash Wang on Wolf. And there was one on the Odd Future tape. What the fuck was that one called? So I feel like that's the one that has... Where is it? We Got Bitches. That's what it is. Yeah. So there's kind of a joke song on all the first like 4 real efforts there. And that's exactly what that is. But a lot of them, like, you know, the Casey Veggie features are good. The Earl features are good. Like, you know.
Yeah. But outside of that, I thought it was a bit more fun. And I liked the go to the mall hood rat shit joke thing that they said. It might have been that same song, I can't remember, or it was like the couple ones before or something like that. But that was probably I don't know if it's my favorite song, but it was my favorite part. That was like the one part where I really just kind of like laughed, and I was like, that was kind of funny, you know.
Yeah.
Like it was silly, it was kind of edgy, but it wasn't like overly edgy. I don't know. But yeah,
I think I would have to listen to it again, but I think my only real standout track is French.
Okay.
I think that was the only one that like ever stands out to me when I listen to this. And then obviously, like, you know, Bastard and Inglorious are very good opening and closing tracks. But yeah. All right. That's Bastard. There's not that much to say about that one, honestly.
Yeah. All right.
All right, Kyle. Number 7.
Number 7. I feel like you're going to be mad at me for this one. I could be wrong. I'm putting Wolf in number 7.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, That's a heavy disagreement.
Yeah, so
Wolf is my number one.
that's what I was wondering.
Yeah,
I was wondering
hold on,
if it
let me
was your
find
number
the-
one.
It's one of the only 3 I own on vinyl.
Mm.
Do I own 3? I at least own 3. I know I at least own Wolf, Igor, and Chromacopia on vinyl.
Okay.
I thought I owned Call Me If You Get Lost, but I don't think I do, actually.
He got lost.
He did get lost. It was in the theming.
Yeah, dude, world's longest ad. I keep going back to your stream; it's not there. But yeah, essentially, it was for me. It was very much a step up from Goblin, but at the same time, just not enough. Like the production was really nice, but I felt like I had a lot of the same issues. Just being like, it also had like nearly an hour and a half runtime, I think, and I just kind of got bored of some of the instrumentals by the end of it, where it's like, all right, yeah, it sounds nice, but they're all just kind of like jazz piano and then whatever else, dark stuff. I appreciated that like he got a bit more open, with like some of the stuff he talks about, which definitely kind of, I think, breathed more life into it versus just like I'm saying offensive stuff for the sake of it. I mean, he still does it here, but like it's a much lower to a lower extent, which I appreciated. But yeah, I still think, yeah.
You listen to this on Apple Music, right?
Yes.
Is the phone call bit in answer on, or like at the end of Damo on Apple Music?
Let me see.
Because there was originally like a pretty drawn out phone call bit that is cut from Spotify, actually.
Nope, it just goes right into answer.
Yeah, there's just like a beep and then it goes right into answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there used to be a nice little story bit there. I'd have to re-listen to it to understand why it's not there. I'm sure I can guess. But, yeah. Anyways, what were you saying?
That was basically it. I think like in most terms it's a step up from Goblin, but I don't think it got as like unique and interesting as a lot of his future stuff gets for me. So for me, it's just like, and especially being an hour 30, like if it was like 30 to 40 minutes, I think I would have appreciated it a lot more. But going in and just kind of hearing that, I was like, all right, I'm over this.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. But here's why you're wrong.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. This is easily my favorite Tyler the Creator album. It's 100% a nostalgia pick. I'll get that right out of the way. I loved this album to death. Spun it so many times. I wore that fucking CD out junior and senior year of high school. And still, I think I go back and listen to it like once a year. It's one of those albums that like once a year, I think I go back and listen to like Wolf, probably all the Fall Out Boy pre-hiatus stuff, Plastic Beach by the Gorillaz, The Wall by Pink Floyd. Like there's just albums that I come back to every year. Probably both Good Kid, Mad City and To Pimp a Butterfly. Just albums that I'm like, I need to make sure that this is still as good as I remember it is. And all of those are. I think my biggest thing for Wolf is that it hit me at the right time. Like this is Summer Camp the album to me, and it captures that feeling so well, because that's the whole story part is like they're at a summer camp and this is where like shit actually starts. So this is a prequel to Bastard, funny enough.
Okay.
And like I think the story is woven in much better in this than it was in any of the other ones. Like there's more skits, there's more like guiding through it and that kind of stuff. Obviously, like you said, production is a big step up here. I think the beats are a lot more varied than, say, like Goblin or Bastard here. Like, I think the production is way more varied.
Yeah, he even says at the beginning of the album, he's like, oh, the production sounded really nice. He's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah. I think just overall, this is such a step up from Goblin, and it is amazing hearing that, as well as, like, I think this is the only place you can really get like a good blend of like old and new Tyler, because like you get some of those like newer sounding tracks throughout it. Like you'll get some of those softer tracks here and there, but you still get a lot of the like older, like more aggressive stuff where it is just say shit to piss old white people off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, again, Summer Camp, the album, I love the theming of Summer Camp. It's like a nostalgic thing for me, I think, that I just love. Yeah, this is one of my like perfect albums.
Oh dang.
That I
sorry, I just trashed it right then and there, putting it at like
I mean, that's
7?
fair. Again, I don't think I would like this album as much if I had listened to it when I was above the age of like 20 for the first time, you know?
That's kind of where I was when I was listening to it as well. I was like, I think I probably would have enjoyed this in high school when I was all sad and depressed and a little angry and not really sure. Like that's what I feel like his first couple records just are. It's like I'm feeling sad and angry and I'm not sure why. So
well, the thing is, he's also only like he's 3 or 4 years older than us.
Yeah, he's like
so like it makes sense
20
that we
at
would
that
be feeling
point,
the
maybe?
same things. Yeah, he's 20. He's 20 when he made Wolf.
Because I think Bastard in it, he said he was like 17 or 18. I think that was what, like 2010, 2011, something like that.
Hold on, let me. The creator, he's 34.
34.
So he's technically 6 years older than us.
Dude, that mustache. He looks so good with a mustache.
I know. I never thought it would happen.
I didn't.
But here we are.
I saw it and I was like, I didn't know I needed that, but he's rocking it.
Fun theory. I think he only came out with Don't Tap the Glass so he could stop having that fucking chromacopia hair.
Yeah. Did you see, hold on, go back to the Tyler search real quick if you still have it up.
I'm going back.
I'm curious, just because one of the people also asked is, what is Tyler, the Creator, diagnosed with? And I'm just curious what the answer is.
Not diagnosed with any condition.
People are just...
Some sources incorrectly attribute diagnoses like paranoid schizophrenia or borderline personality disorder to him, but these are not factual. They stem from misunderstandings. I'm going to say, if it's anything, it's probably autism.
They heard paranoid and said, is he paranoid?
I'm just going to be so fucking real, it's probably autism if I had to diagnose anything. But I'm not a medical professional. I'm just an autistic kid.
You're just a music listener.
It's like stand users. We can detect each other.
All right.
If only you had gotten to that part in JoJo's.
I wish.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Kyle. What are we on? 6?
Yep.
What's your number 6?
Cherry Bomb.
Yeah. That's my number 9.
I had a feeling. I was surprised at how much I liked it, if I'm being honest. I mean, I still didn't really... I'm not a huge fan of it, but I thought I was going to hate it. I thought it was going to be my least favorite just from kind of what I hear. But I'm also a sucker for just, like, really messy, all over the place. Like, I appreciate the fact that, like, you don't know what you're getting with each one. Even, like, I'd rather have a messier album like this than like one where I'm like, yeah, all these songs are good, but like I'm not getting much out of them, which is like what I got with like Wolf. Like Wolf, it's like, all right, I feel like it's decent at least all the way through, with maybe certain highs and lows that like hit here and there. Whereas Cherry Bomb is like, oh, this is like, this took me for a loop. This took me for a loop. So I just had, and maybe if I did more listens, that would change over time. But just as like an initial like going through, I was just pleasantly surprised. I was like, oh, like this is, I was not expecting this one to sound like this. And then it goes to the next album. And I was like, oh, I was not, or next song, not next album. And I'd be like, oh, I was not expecting that one to sound like that. So, and I just remembered I was also taking notes.
Yeah. Also, we didn't do highlight tracks for Wolf, but mine is always going to be Rusty.
Okay.
I think that is the quintessential Tyler, the Creator track. And like, if you don't get that track, I don't think you get him in that time period.
Yeah. I also, I think too, especially with like some of the edgy stuff, I have an issue of just like, unfortunately, I was a Hobson fan back in the day.
Yeah.
And he's kind of like, he like did that too, but like in worse ways. So like when I hear certain like statements, or because in one of these songs I wrote like Hobson parallels, and it's like, but the way that Tyler delivers it for me works better. And I think it's not always seen right at the surface, but like when you see it as a whole, because Tyler's very much like, I'm saying this because I don't care. Whereas like Hobson would say like, I'm saying this because I have a point to prove. I'm trying to like preach to you. And like eventually you're like, what the hell? Like, what are you talking? Like, you can't say this and then go ahead and do that. And like Tyler's just like, no, nothing matters. I don't care. I'm sad and depressed. Who cares? I'm gonna make
Yeah.
people mad. Like, you know, so I think that's just like where like Tyler was able to grow from that, and Hobson is awful as always, unfortunately. But
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. But that's my number 6. So you go ahead and trash it now.
Yeah, I have just never been able to like Cherry Bomb.
Mm-hmm.
I was very excited when it was coming out. I enjoyed because this is where I started to be on the like release train for Tyler stuff.
Okay.
This is where I started on like I would actually come in for the album like release cycle and all that stuff. And I was very excited for Cherry Bomb when it was coming out. I mean, again, it's following up one of my favorite albums of all time, and I think that's why I've always kind of unfairly disliked it. And like Death Camp was great. I loved that as a single, along with what was it? It was paired with something. He did that for a lot of his videos back in the day. Like he would do like 2 songs in one video.
Oh, okay. I think he did that in Chromacopia for or maybe not. I might be wrong.
I think he did it for, I don't know. He might have done it, but I think it came out, and like there are definitely some highlights, and like you said, you really don't know what the hell you're gonna get next with Cherry Bomb. But I think it's just the production just fucking ruins it for me.
Yeah.
And it's not a fact of like, it is like, I don't mind it being grimy. I don't mind it being like more stripped down and that kind of stuff. I do mind when I can't hear what the fuck he's saying on like most of these tracks.
Yeah.
Like, and that's my biggest gripe, and it always has been. Like, Cherry Bomb is fucking inaudible. The title track is inaudible. And like, it's funny, but like, I mean, when I can't fucking hear what's going on, I'm just like, yeah, like it doesn't grab me in the same way that I know it grabs other people. But again, there are some highlights like Death Camp, like Smuckers, and like Brown Stains of Darkies Latifah. Am I saying that right? I feel like it's going to be real bad if I'm not saying that right.
Which one?
Brown Stains of Darkies Latifah parts 6 through 12.
Oh, I couldn't tell you. I was looking to see if I had notes on it. I did see I accidentally wrote quite a nice joke here for the song Blow My Load. I wrote the ending's kind of nice, which I think is very fitting to put for a song called Blow My Load.
Fair enough.
But yeah,
like Death Camp's great. Buffalo is like pretty good, but I mean, again, it runs into the problem of anytime there's a fucking 808, you can't hear what the fuck is being said.
Yeah. Schoolboy Q though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the song I'm talking about. Brown Stains of Darkies Latifah, part 6 through 12. And I love that they put remix on it. That's the only version of that song as far as I know. And I don't know what parts 1 through 5 are. So, but then like, you know, fucking Young / Perfect, you can hear what he's saying on that. Smuckers, I mean, he had to lock the production in for that with fucking Lil Wayne and Kanye on it. This is 2015, by the way. This was not...
this was pre-Kanye being bad.
We didn't know yet.
We didn't know.
But yeah, it's overall, it is again, I don't think there's a bad Tyler album. I just think I hate how this one sounds, and I just never reach to listen for it. Like, the rest of these I will actively reach out to listen to every now and then, but Cherry Bomb I just kind of avoid.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Again, like for me, it's like I'd rather hear a bad album that's trying something interesting than just like something that just is doing a thing. And I think that's why it stuck out to me.
Yeah. Did you have any highlight tracks for this one?
For that one, let me see. Here we go. I think I really like Two Seater. I wish I remembered. I probably listened to this like nearly a year ago, but I seem to really like Two Seater. I think I also liked Brown Stains. I said something about a crackling or arpeggiating thing that I really liked in it. Again, I don't remember what it sounds like.
It's probably that fucking...
Yeah, I'm a sucker for some weird.
That shit rocks.
Yeah. And then, the Schoolboy Q one Run, and then I think, the one with, Kali Uchis.
I will also say another thing about this album is that I was thinking about this today when I was talking to myself, as I do. They call it rehearsing, I think, in autism language.
Oh, I talk to myself all the time.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking about Cherry Bomb, and I really do think it was just like proto Flower Boy. I think he and the world were not quite ready for Flower Boy yet, and this is kind of what we got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No
think
flowers, just cherries.
I feel like Flower Boy was the album he wanted to make, and this was either a stepping stone or this was like what we could make in 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that closes Cherry Bomb for
Cherry
us.
Bomb, number 5 now. And number five is going to be, and this, honestly, this is, I think, where it starts getting a little tough for me. Like, these, once we get, not counting the Grinch one, but the rest of them, like, for me, like, this is where I think we kind of get to the upper echelon, in my opinion. But 5 is going to be Flower Boy for me.
That is fair. I think I also have it at 5.
Hey, let's go. Classic 5
I think
album.
I think that is the big thing of like, and you're probably about to say this too. In order to be in that upper echelon, you got to be better than Flower Boy.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. I think for me, I look at Flower Boy as like the mainstream album where it's like, I feel like that's the one where people are like, yep, we can take him seriously now. And I think it just sounds really good. I think I want to like it more. I want to go back and do some re-listens. Music aside, the best album art I've ever seen in my entire life. Not even joking.
It is a damn good one.
Like,
I wish he would have kept the original title for it.
What was that?
It was originally going to just be called Scumfuck Flower Boy, but I think, like you said, he needed to be taken seriously with this one.
Yeah.
And he was like, maybe we don't do that.
Yeah, I have yet to see an album art that I think is prettier than that album. I think it's fantastic.
It is a damn good one.
Yeah.
I think it was a very creative one, and I think it still feels it. I think that's the biggest thing about this album that I like is like, yes, it's the mainstream one. Yes, it's the one with "See You Again" on it, and like.
I was just about to say I love that song.
Blah blah blah. It's a great song. Like, I'm not dissing that one at all, but I think it's still very, very Tyler.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's called Scumfuck Flower Boy on the physical release, I think. Thank you, Alex.
Yeah, like it's when I say
high.
mainstream, it's not like sellout mainstream. It's still like very good, very creative. It's just like I feel like this is where like normies could start jumping on and being like, all right, yeah, I like this. This sounds like something I could hear on like the radio, you know?
Yeah, and I want to say "See You Again" definitely got radio play. I wouldn't know because I wasn't listening to the radio.
Wait, which one?
You know, "See You Again."
Oh yeah, I'm not sure either. I Ain't Got Time. Also, banger.
Yo, Jose.
Got people coming through. Oh, you're good.
I got people coming through. One of my old coworkers, well, old employees, I should say. At least I think it's him. It's gonna be real funny if it's not.
Oh, I also said
"See You Again" became a huge hit last year. Yeah, fucking TikTok re-blew that one up. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe that's because I think when I first heard it on the album, I was like, I think this song sounds familiar. So I was like, I just kind of was like, I've definitely heard this at some point before. But
it's it was people doing like the okay and la la.
Oh yeah.
Trying to duet that, and I'm like, guys, it's not a duet. These are just ad libs. But fantastic song. I think that one and the music video for that.
Oh, I haven't seen
baller. It's they're all on like a fucking aircraft carrier, and they're in like old ass Navy uniforms. It's just such like a. It's just got the sauce. I think that's all I can really say about it.
I also said, for me, like it gave me like to an extent like Plastic Beach vibes.
Yes, I would agree.
Just
with
I
that.
think like how it has like that very like clean, pretty production, like some cool, unique synths, and the album cover is orangey, yellow, red.
And this, what was the release date for this? July 21st, 2017. This was probably my album of the summer that year.
Yeah.
And I was so happy because again, like I didn't like Cherry Bomb, and then when Who Dat Boy came out as the first single, I was going crazy. I was like, we're back. We're so fucking back. We've never been higher levels of back
it's
in history.
Those little like string blip things that just like come out at the beginning. It's like keep you
Well, it
there.
was like,
You got your
again,
butthole
I hear
clenched.
that, and I'm like, I hear that instrumental, and I'm like, this feels like Goblin, but like better production.
Yeah.
And then he's got Rocky on it. Allegedly, Schoolboy Q was supposed to have the last verse, but I don't know what the fuck he was doing.
That is also something,
There's
just like a side note, he's got like great features on like so many of these. Even like Cherry Bomb, which like is like most people's is not reviewed well. Like Kali Uchis, Kanye West, Schoolboy Q. It's like, what? How did this happen?
Kanye West. For the time! For the time!
For the time.
Oh, what the hell? I hit my macro and it took me to my playlist. So apparently Alt-Shift-J does something on Spotify.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. I was just trying to... Hold on, let me hit it again. Just make sure. Oh, it's not working. Awesome. I'm just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. I'm also glad that everybody can see my fucking playlists and recent listens and that Adam Sandler core is in there. But yes, I think this, and not to keep harping on the concepts and all that, but I think the concept of this is incredible. And I think it is very, very well done. And this was like the first of him not having a story, but still telling like some kind of concept and having this theme going on throughout it of kind of like, you know, I guess like just accepting yourself and all that other good stuff.
Yeah.
It's a banger ass album. I think my highlight, I'm picking I Ain't Got Time for my highlight track because I think that track does not get enough love.
Yeah, I mean, I think all of them, or like all like it's one of those ones where I think like most of the popular ones are popular for a reason, and I think that one's pretty. I thought it was popular. I don't know. That one. See You Again.
I think it was a single. I want to say it was a single before the album came out because I want to say the singles were like. Let's see here. I want to say it just has the Who Dat Boy and 911. Because those were the first pair of singles. Came out as a double music video, as he did.
Okay.
Also, I don't know if you picked up on it, but track 10 on every album is a doubles track.
Yes. I knew that was, except for Chromacopia, I think.
I think Chromacopia was the first one to not do it.
Yeah.
And like that came out last year.
And then he released another one this year. It's insane.
Yeah.
But,
fucking dude's a madman.
Yeah.
Generational talent. Yeah, you have any highlight tracks?
All the ones that we just said and that you were saying, I Ain't Got Time, Who Dat Boy, See You Again. I think those three were probably definitely like my standouts.
Yeah. I think the only reason this sits lower than the rest of these is just because I feel like a lot of these tracks end up being a little more disposable than some of the other ones. Like Pothole. Actually, I think that's like one of the only ones I can really point out. Because the rest of the ones I'm looking at are like, they're like little interlude tracks and stuff. But,
yeah,
you know. All right. We're up to number 4.
Yes, we are. This is where it gets hard, man. Like, I keep thinking about it, like, even now. But I think I have to go with Don't Tap the Glass.
That's fair. That's my number 7.
Okay.
That was my spot I still had to fill in.
It's a great album. It's so much fun. Like, it again, like, once I get Here For Me, at least, you know, for Tyler, like, it's one of those things where it's like, any of these could be interchangeable. And, like, all of these are phenomenal. Like, he's just at that point in his career where he's just like pumping out hit album after hit album, and it's like it's frustrating when you're doing something like this and you gotta like critique it, you know, and like make comments and be like, this one's not as good. It's like, man, I don't know. They're all so good. I don't have much to say in terms of like depth because I felt like it was I was lazy if we're being honest, but I also felt like it was inappropriate to take notes on an album that wanted me to dance. So I had a great time. Whichever one has the cool vocoder thing that gets kind of Daft Punky, that's probably my favorite one.
I didn't even realize this had 10 tracks.
Yeah, it's just short.
I thought it only had 8 for some reason.
No, it just pumps through them all. They're just all like short little dance bangers, and it's great.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I share a lot of that. Again, this is like I was saying to you at our little friend gathering that we had the other day. Like this is brain off Tyler, and I love it. Like this one, it's only lower than Goblin because there's no like tying together concept, and as we know, I value that a lot in an album. But again, it's fun, it's well produced. All these songs fucking rock. Like, I need to listen to it more because I think I gave it like 2 or 3 listens and I haven't gone back to it since. But again, this might grow on me as time goes on.
I think it will.
For now, I'm just like, this is the fun one.
Yeah. For me, it definitely grew on me like the more I listened to it because I went back to like these top 4 like several times because I'm like, I'm going to go back to one and I'm going to go, oh yeah, a couple songs are really good, but I'm not as interested in it. And then no, like it just these 4 would come through and I'm like, no, I like all of these songs and they're all really catchy and great and awesome. And I'm like, come on, show me a weakness. I need something.
Yeah.
You know?
I think realistically, if I had listened to it more, it might be above Goblin, but we'll never know.
Mm-hmm.
I think my standout track is Big Poe.
Yeah. It's a great one.
I love Big Poe. Fucking, I don't trust white people with dreadlocks. Best line of the year.
Yeah. I'm just like, I'm looking at that track list, and even like I'm not super familiar with like what each one's called, but like I'm like, oh, I vaguely recognize that one. That one's awesome. But
he did do a double track with "Don't Tap That Glass" and "Tweakin'" on 7. Interesting.
Yeah. But on to number 3 now, I guess, right?
Number 3, yeah, because I just did 4, and I have my number, I have 2, 3, and 4 left. And I have my number 1 already.
Gotcha.
Filled.
My number 3 is going to be Chromacopia.
Same.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling. Had a feeling that was going to be the case.
It's so good.
That's what it is. It's so good. And it's frustrating. Like, you want it to be... I mean, I want it to be weaker, so it's easier just to list the other ones. But no, man, like, I was listening to it on the way to work this morning because I was like... I think I don't like this one as much as the rest. And then I turn it on and I'm like, no, man. Like, the instrumentals are fantastic. All the hooks, like, everything, man, is just so good. I mean, Darling I, such a good song. I Killed You. I really like the hand drums and a lot of stuff that went on in that one. I said Tyler is creating. I'm so clever.
Tyler is creating.
Yeah.
He do be creating.
Obviously, I don't even need to say it, but Sticky, like Song of the Century. The one with Doechii is also fantastic.
Balloon, right.
Yeah.
I was like, wait. And then I was like, wait, that's the reason I knew who Doechii was last year.
Yeah, so I was very high on her last year, so when she was on the album, I was like, yes. So, but yeah, I think it's great, and I think it's like a good mix of like, I think some of the, I guess like Call Me If You Get Lost in Igor in a way, where like you had some of those more like straightforward rap parts that like you get in Call Me If You Get Lost, and like it had some of that like weirder kind of instrumentation that like Igor brings in from time to time. Yeah.
I just love this one. I think the second that Ratata came on, I knew this was going to be an incredible album, and I was correct. I love all the interjections with like his mom talking and like kind of stuff. Because that's something we didn't really talk about with Flower Boy, but like in his like post Cherry Bomb, each album has a narrator. Starting with Shane Powers on Flower Boy. I don't remember who the dude from Igor is. But then DJ Drama on Call Me If You Get Lost, and then his own mom on Chromacopia. And I think, like...
I don't know if Igor has one.
Igor does. It has those clips. It's clips from, like, a preacher, or it's...
Gotcha.
It's a clips from, like, a preacher or, like, a speech or something that are, like, laced throughout it. But that is, like, the narrator for the album. And I like that structure, and I like that being, like, kind of the tying thread between all of them. Like you said, there's a lot of just real good ass tracks on here, and like this album, like I think it perfects the balance of like fun and serious. Because like my top 2 are very like probably two of his most serious albums, But I think this one, he just like lets himself have fun, and then there'll be a song like "Hey Jane," where he's like, "We're locking in and we're getting serious now."
Oh yeah.
And then we're back to having fun. And then we go to "Take Off Your Mask," and it's like, "Hey, lock in, we're talking serious now." And then we go right like, or what was it? Like Him goes into Balloon, and I don't think a transition like shows that better than that one, where it's fucking Tyler talking about like how his dad wanted to be into his life, and then we get the song that has the line, "I air this bitch out like a queef."
Yeah, which I mean, just that whole like the whole narrative with like his mom and everything too, because there's that whole song. Which one was it?
There's one on "Call Me If You Get Lost" where his mom's talking too, but
yeah, but there's a song where he's talking from like the perspective of a girl that like he got pregnant by mistake or whatever.
Yeah,
and yeah, that one. And I believe in the song like she even says like, "I think I'm gonna keep it, but like I don't want like your money, I don't want like your help with it or anything," which like parallels basically what happened with like his own mom and his dad, you know. So like just like that being a thing where like he always hated that his dad wasn't in his life, and now he's getting shut out just like his own dad was. Like, oh, I'm getting like chills just like talking about it, because like, man,
it could
like
even just be a song about like his mom.
It
and
could
his dad.
be. Yeah, I don't know how much of this is maybe fluffed up to like be more, you know, or you know, just to kind of create a story versus how much is real. But still, like, what a amazing parallel, you know, and especially given how much like he talks about his dad in like especially the earlier albums. Like you really see like this growth, and now it's like, oh, like is it one of those things where it's like he's maybe worried about becoming his dad in some way or something, even though he doesn't know him, but like maybe who he always thought his dad was. I don't know. I just think like again, like as fun as the album is, there's like just like it's really hits.
Yeah, I think this was the album. I think I might have said this to Cece while we were working at one point, because we were both like on the hype train for this album the second it was starting to come out. But I think the big thing for this one was like after making this album, he could have never released another album again, and I think like everything would have been tied together in such a nice way that like I would have been happy if he never did. Like I would have felt fulfilled if he never released music again, because I would have been like, we have such a nice like line that you can follow throughout everything. And then he was like, fuck it, I'm releasing Don't Have the Glass.
Yeah.
So like clearly he's gonna keep releasing music, and I don't know why he would have stopped either, but like it did feel like everything kind of came full circle with this one. And again, like you said, the production kind of, and it's something I'm going to talk about on another one of these albums, actually probably both of the last two that we have left. But the production kind of comes full circle where he's kind of doing better versions of what he's already done.
Yeah. So,
What's that?
Oh, this will give me time to think of my answer, because I still don't know, man.
Kyle, real quick, we're going to have to take a little intermission. Kiara can't reach something on the top shelf. Did you deliberate enough with yourself? Are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
To make this life-altering decision.
It is life-altering. Like, there's a year from now, I'm going to be talking about one of these albums. Someone's going to go, but you didn't like it as much as the other one. And I'm gonna go,
Somebody's gonna be like, you said you didn't like this.
Yeah, you put it as number 2, not number 1.
Yeah.
But I'm actually switching up from my original listens when I took all my notes. I'm switching because as I went back and listened to them again, preparing for this, I just don't think I could. I was like, nope, I think I'm wrong. And that's putting "Call Me If You Get Lost" at number 2.
That is fair. That's my number 4.
Yeah, for the longest time, I thought that was going to be my number 1. It's the only Tyler album I have on vinyl. And I think in many senses, it kind of tickles a lot of the bones I like instrumentally. Like, I love, like, the flutes and a lot of, like, you know, those different orchestral instruments that he uses here that you don't always get as much in some of his other stuff, where it's a bit more, like, dirtier, synthy, or whatever. I love that it's basically just, like, an arrogant kind of, like, it's a flex out. It's, you know, I got my heart broke, so I'm just going to talk about being on boats. And it's kind of similar to Flower Boy, too, where you get that, like, it's got a nice, like, summery feel. Like, even though he's got his heart broke, it's fun. You're bouncing, like, man, I wish I knew the names of all the songs, but there's one in particular, like, every time I hear it, and I just, like, I can feel the sun beating on my face. I don't know, it doesn't matter if it's sunny outside or not. It doesn't matter if I'm underground. That song comes on, I can feel the sun hitting my face. It's awesome. Like,
I mean, I would say like the intro, and like this is probably my favorite intro. I don't know. I like Igor's theme a lot too.
Yeah. DJ Drama just does a great job though throughout the whole album.
This is probably tied for my favorite intro of his. With Igor's theme, but Sir Baudelaire, I feel like that's the one where like, I mean, he literally says that as the first line of the song, the sun beaming.
Yeah.
And album did come out June 25th of 2021.
Oh, see, he knew.
So that was the summer album.
He knew, yeah. Also, I love the little intro, or not the intro, the little skip thing for Mama Talk. Like, Mom of the Year, man. That's the one where it's like, he's like, I'm gonna beat all their asses or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's so funny. And I think it really just kind of like shows, like, I don't know, like, he's got that confidence. And it's like, I think you can see where he gets it from. His mom's not letting anybody make him feel down or feel bad. Like, Mom of the Year, you know.
I'm just looking back at this. What a dickhead this guy is. What do you fucking mean this guy put out Lumberjack and was like a week later, 10 days later, album's coming out.
He's been doing that for a while. He's just been like, he doesn't do the promotion thing, which I think is awesome. I think like a month would be fine. I hate it when bands do like 3 months or something, or sometimes even longer. Sometimes you get like a single at the beginning of the year, you won't get the album till the end. I'm like, bro.
I mean, I hate to say it, but Spotify's algorithm really works if you do it spread out.
Yeah. Or just do it Haley Williams style and release the singles and then release the singles on streaming.
Something happened? He's barking at the back door. Hold on, Kyle.
I've been told to stay.
Were we?
We were
really
talking about
just
streaming
this album, honestly.
That and talking about how Spotify sucks and streaming sucks for artists.
Yeah.
But
shit's kind of whack.
Yeah.
I think my only dislike on this album is it's not the song Wilshire. I like the song Wilshire, but there is like a fucking like a vinyl pop that repeats throughout the entire 8-minute song. And that shit drives me insane every time I'm listening to it.
Yeah. From what I heard,
Great song.
I think there's like some pops and whatnot because I think he just recorded all of his vocals in one take and he was like, I wanted to sound as raw as possible, so I didn't put anything over it or do anything. So for me, I'm like, I think that's a really great, like, even if there's minor ear inconvenience, I'm like, I appreciate the artistic like decision. And I respect it.
I do agree with it. Yeah. I definitely do think it's the right choice.
But I do.
But
when I was listening to it in the car,
insane.
Yeah, I was worried my car or my speakers in my car were like having an issue for a second. And I was like, wait, no, I think it's just the song.
Yeah.
But yeah, that leaves number 1 being Igor.
I would say highlight.
Oh yeah, highlights.
I think if I gotta highlight anything, I'm highlighting What's Your Name. Nah, I'm picking Corso. What's Your Name is like, that's just his version of fucking See You Again for this album. I'm picking both of them, but I think Corso is probably some of my favorite rapping of his, and that is him doing Bragging, I think the best he's ever done. And then What's Your Name, like, how'd you get NBA Youngboy to sound that good? I don't get it. Or maybe that was Ty Dolla $ign in that one, but like,
couldn't tell you.
I don't know. They're both on the track, but that's probably my favorite of his like sappy like R&B sounding songs.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, that's all I got.
I like Massa, and then I like the one
with
the I can't even describe it, man. It's the one I was talking about though, where it just comes on. It sounds like the sun's hitting my face. I think it's one of the earlier ones. Maybe I'll just. I don't want to play it now.
I do think it is just the intro.
It's not the intro. I mean, the intro does too, but there's this.
I don't know.
Hot Wind Blows. I think Hot Wind Blows is the one I'm thinking of with that like beautiful little flute thing that starts off. It's like boom, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
what's the one with the we all got our toes out?
Oh, is that Hot Wind Blows too?
That? It might be.
I think it might be Hot Wind. Yeah, like it literally feels like I'm like, I do got my toes out because I'm on a boat right now. Like that's literally what it feels like.
We on a boat. We all got our toes out.
Yep, it is. Yeah, we just landed in Geneva. Yeah, that's in Switzerland on a yacht.
Yeah, I think this is probably his most fun album.
Mm-hmm.
And there's still some serious shit on here.
Oh,
but
for sure.
like, I mean, again, he was making a Gangsta Grills mixtape. Yeah, I mean, like, there's a lot of cool stuff in it. I think, again, it doesn't crack up there just because of how much I like these three.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
yeah. So number 1 and my number 2 is Igor.
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 Dude, let me hype up this album real quick. And this is probably one of the big reasons why I think I had to put it in number 1.
Lock it in.
Which is just, I said Flower Boy was like the album that he made that was like, yeah, take me seriously now. I can be hip and mainstream. Igor was the one that he made where he went, I'm a unique artist. No one's going to make something that sounds like this. This is unique. This is me. And like, again, like it's he hits that and it's like 10, 20 years from now, like even if people don't recognize it, like people are going to go back to this discography and they're going to be like, holy cow. Like, this is something special. Like people, you know, there's rap albums and R&B albums and pop albums all the time, but that's going to stand the test of time. I guarantee it. Like it's so creative. It's so unique even from the production side. Like you're not going to hear anything that sounds like it production wise.
Oh, hell no. Absolutely
not production wise, not vocally, not nothing, dude. It's crazy. I literally played it on the way home today from work and like Igor's theme comes on and I just hear that. And I just feel my whole body getting excited, man. Just from that one like little drone thing, and I'm like, oh man, and that's ultimately why I had to pick it, is because like I love all the other ones, but like just hearing like that first drone, I feel my whole body getting excited to listen to this album. It's awesome.
I think that's why it's up there for my favorite like intro track of his, or like favorite track one of his, because like a lot of them are like obviously like Goblin and Bastard, the title tracks for those, like those are, it's a therapy session. We get it. Wolf's is funny as hell, but I don't think it's as good as these. I mean the Flower Boy he opens with Death Camp on fucking Cherry Bomb. No intro needed. Get right in.
Yeah. He's gets
Flower
loud and
Boy's
proud.
intro track is fine. It's just like a regular ass track. And then Igor's theme, I think perfectly encapsulates like you're watching a fucking movie on this album.
You're going on a trip. You're getting something special.
You're going on the journey. You're watching this like series, movie, like whatever it is. This is something that is so much more than the sum of its parts. And I don't know. I have always said I think Igor is his best album. Obviously, Wolf is my favorite. And I will let nostalgia win when it deserves to win. But I do think Igor is his like technically best like if I can be objective about subjective ass art, I think Igor is his best. Objectively. Yeah.
That's where I was at for the longest time. I was just like, I think I might like Call Me If You Get Lost better, but like at the same time, Igor is just, it's so uniquely him, it's hard to deny it its place. But then as I kind of went back, I was like, I don't know, Igor might be just as great. I do like that I don't think Igor's as long, and for Call Me If You Get Lost, it's like I don't mind it being so long, because I think that one's like nearly an hour, maybe over with the bonus tracks.
Yeah,
and I don't get
like, they're dicking around the whole time.
Yeah, I'm like I don't get sick of it at all with Call Me If You Get Lost. So that's like the only probably benefit is like I can just like again, it's like you're sitting on a boat for that one. I could sit there all day. Igor, it's like a bit more concise and to the point.
I was gonna say, if I'm listening to Call Me If You Get Lost, I'm sitting there fucking lining up beers. I'm fucking partying out. It's summertime. We're having a great time. If I'm listening to Igor, I am locking the fuck in and listening to Tyler's life-changing words.
Yes.
About how he wants to fucking home wreck some dude.
Yeah. Also, I think
I think that is why I like Igor so much. Is he comes back to talking about these taboo ass things. Like he went off of that on Cherry Bomb and Flower Boy. I guess it would be taboo if you're homophobic, Flower Boy, but just don't be a bitch. But I think Igor's when he comes back to like, hey, I'm going to talk about these really dark thoughts that people have, but also I've been at this for like 10 years now, and I'm a way better producer. I'm a way better like lyricist. I'm a lot smarter. Like, it really does feel like this is what Goblin should have been, or like this is like the culmination of him trying to make those albums like Goblin, like Bastard, and even like Wolf to an extent.
Yeah, it's taking that like grittier, dirtier kind of like sound that he worked with for those few albums, and just doing magic. Also, yes, your favorite show is on, but unfortunately, it's the very end of the show.
Yeah, you did come in right at the end as we were talking about number one.
Number one, best Tyler album.
Yeah.
Well, in my opinion,
Igor.
at least.
I mean, I will agree it's the best Tyler album, but I will let nostalgia win every day.
But it's not his favorite.
Yeah, not my favorite.
Yeah.
Highlight tracks.
All of them.
I think I'm picking... There's so many.
Yeah, that's why I said all. Like, it's like it's an easy cop-out answer, but like I think like, and especially I feel like all of them are like pretty popular too. Like, it's not like some are like more. I mean, obviously like Earthquake's huge.
Yeah, but that was the first single.
Yeah,
and that's also like the like nice little singy R&B one. Like, you know, that's never gonna get as much play as like New Magic Wand or What's Good.
Yeah.
Both of which I think those are probably my two standouts, because it was after Flower Boy, it was really good to hear him rapping hard again. And good to see that he wasn't just like abandoning it now that like he's got a big. I think that's the other thing I love about this album, is that like he didn't just like abandon what makes him him after getting that big hit with See You Again and Flower Boy and all that.
Oh, he went full in, if anything, to what.
Oh yeah, he like doubled. He doubled, if not like tripled the fuck down.
And that's what I appreciated about him the most. And like I've got like, there was a couple weeks ago I got like a bunch of clips on TikTok of like interviews of like Tyler talking, and like you can see he's just so authentically himself, and like he just truly like believes in himself. Like, he's not sitting there like I'm the best, like arrogantly, but like you could tell he truly like has his vision. And I think for me, like Igor just says that, because like if I would be sitting in my room alone and I make something that sounds like what's on Igor, I'd be like, I don't think people are gonna like this. But he knew. He
just fucking threw it.
Like, yeah, I'd be like, this sounds weird and bad, and like the production's like, he's like, no, I'm gonna make it have weird production, weird vocals, weird instrumentation, everything's weird, but it all works. And
he's like, nah, I made this shit for me, and y'all are just gonna have to fucking deal with it.
And then he slaps on it, all songs written, arranged, and performed by me, and it's like, he knew, and like, I don't know, he I already said it, but like he's a generational talent. It's insane. Yeah,
I mean, he did that leading up to Call Me If You Get Lost. Like, the big thing was he was like running through every album. He was like, guess what? Every album fully written, produced, and like performed by me. And then he does Call Me If You Get Lost, where it's DJ Drama.
Yeah. Well, because he was saying, I don't think he was saying like it like helped him get kind of like more notoriety, because like people weren't realizing what he was doing. So he's like, you know what? I decided to just put it on my album. That way people know. And then people kind of started reaching out to me for things, because they realized like, oh, he's not just writing raps. He's, you know, he's writing the instruments. He's doing the producing. And it's like, yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Anyways, I'll run through my list, bottom to top. In last place, like, we'll just recap real quick and then we'll get everybody out of here. In last place, I have Cherry Bomb. 8th is Bastard. 7th is Don't Tap the Glass. 6th is Goblin. 5 is Flower Boy. 4 is Call Me If You Get Lost. 3 is Chromacopia. 2 is Igor. And 1 is Wolf.
Boom.
Kyle?
And me? I have at number 9, Goblin. Number 8, Bastard. Number 7, Wolf. Number 6, Cherry Bomb. Number 5, Flower Boy. Number 4, Don't Tap the Glass. Number 3, Chromacopia. Number 2, Call Me If You Get Lost. And number 1, Igor.
I gotta say, I think it's impressive that we had 3 in the same spot. And they're all over the fucking place.
Do we have 3 in the same spot? What is it?
Yeah, we have Bastard, Chromacopia, and Flower Boy all in the same spot.
Yeah.
I think that's crazy, especially with like how mixed up our lists are compared.
Mhm.
They're not like super mixed up compared to each other, but
Yeah.
like, you know, me having Wolf all the way at the top when you have it at like 7th or whatever you have it
Yeah,
at
7, yeah.
is a big stretch.
Mm.
But anyways, everybody, I'm pumped over back to the face cam. Thanks for hanging out for the first Music Monday. I appreciate it. We'll be back in less than a month because we did this one not on the first Monday of the month.
Yes.
But we'll be doing Music Mondays the first Monday of every month. I do have some ideas going forward. I think it would be cool if we like announce in advance in the Discord probably like who we're going to do. And then we can have people like make their own tier lists and maybe we could like pull people in
That'd be
like,
cool.
afterwards
Mm.
and talk. Again, stealing ideas from Discog Discourse.
We could also
You
get
should go listen to
recommendations
them.
from them too,
Yeah.
if we ever run out of ideas.
Yes, I was gonna say we can also like have a emergency break glass if you need ideas wheel from like viewer suggestions and shit.
Mhm.
I think that would be pretty fun. Like, you know, like obviously, you know, Kiara's gonna submit like we have to listen to the
Jonas Brothers.
like 9 Jonas Brothers albums or whatever.
She's not.
it is.
She doesn't want me to do that. She doesn't want me to do that. I take this stupid
Jonas
crap way
Brothers.
too seriously. I'm gonna be mean.
How many albums do we have? I need to know. Albums.
There's
we got
definitely not 9.
1.
There's gotta be like 5, right? I feel like they took
I'm not
a break.
counting the live. 2, 3, and that's just post hiatus. Do we count Jonas L.A.? It's music from the TV.
It's got
series.
the
that,
Disney.
Unfortunately,
I was gonna say that's the Disney Channel logo on it. Then no.
yeah, I think it counts just because of L.A. Baby. All right, so that's 5. I'm not counting that. 6, 7, 8. Okay, there is 8 fucking.
Oh my god.
There's 8 fucking Jonas
1,
Brothers
2,
albums.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Yeah, that'll be
crazy.
We'll do that one like if we lose a bet or something.
No, I think we do it Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. All right.
Maybe we do a bonus Valentine's Day where is Dee a Jonas Brothers fan?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm sure she is to an extent, but I don't know if she listens to any of the new stuff. As far as I know, she doesn't.
Oh no, she's coming in. She's throwing up her gang signs.
It's 8 Jonas Brothers albums.
Yeah,
Oh, you just
Jay.
figured it out.
yeah. I scrolled through, found it out.
Technically 7, but you have to do Jonas LL.
Okay, well,
That's what we were just
there
discussing.
you have it from the source herself. We have to do Jonas L.A.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to get these kind of like listed ahead of time because the ones with bigger discogs are gonna like take a while to like write them all down.
Yes.
So like, I think if we ever get overwhelmed, we might have to like find a band with like 2 or 3 albums and be like, "Yep, that's the one we're doing next
yeah.
month."
I'm gonna say no less than 4 personally.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no less than 4. I thought it was Discog did one with Sleep Token recently, and I was like, it's a fucking cop out doing their like
They
first
got, like, what,
single
2?
as a release. They have 3.
3. Okay.
They have 3 albums and then their first single, so that was like their technically 4.
Yeah.
I can't wait to force you to listen to like Every Time I Die or some shit.
Oh boy.
Anyways, chat, we will be back first Monday of October,
Locktober.
which is October the 6th. Oh, no, we won't.
No, we won't.
That's Dowboys in Baltimore.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Fun. And it won't be the 13th
could.
because I will be out of town on the 13th.
Okay, so maybe do we do the last in September just to like keep it consistent-ish? We could do like last Monday in September and then we can like
Or do we...
because like 29th is late ass September.
I was going to say we can do that or we could just do Tuesday, the 7th.
But it's Music Mondays. Are we really gonna fuck up the name this? Actually, we don't really have a name for it. But,
Music Tuesdays.
yeah, we'll call it Tuesday Tuesday.
It's the first one. It's the first one that we're doing 2 in a row of, so it's Tuesday.
Yeah. We'll just go down the line. We'll just go down the days of the week.
The first Wednesday of every month, the first Thursday of every month.
All right, let's put it in stone.
Yes.
October 7th. We're gonna do this shit.
Oh, I'm putting it on
You
the
heard it
calendar
here first.
now.
21 Pilots on October 7th. So if you like that band, or you just want to hear
don't.
me like shit on that band a little bit, then yeah, stop by. We're also gonna probably cut this up and put it on like Spotify or some shit. We'll figure that out. It'll be on the Not Very Radio Music YouTube channel.
Hopefully, I can edit them. Unless I go back and listen to the video, and for whatever reason, it's all screwed up, like the other 2 times I tried
I have
this.
2 minutes before this ad's gonna hit. We're gonna raid Nick and get the fuck out of here.
All right, sounds
like
good.
A good plan.
Sounds like a good plan.
Are you gonna raid him or?
What's his? How do I do this? I haven't done this in so long.
Cornholio 34. Anyways, I'm starting my raid now.
Yeah, you start your raid. I don't know how, but everybody that's watching me is probably watching you, so I'm not going to do it because I don't know how. We're
Thanks
sharing
for hanging
chat.
out. Thanks for making the first Music Monday one to remember. And yeah, I'll see y'all soon. Collectively, the Not Very Radio show will see you in a month unless we get some kind of fucking idea of something.